What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis, live discussion, everything in one place to become a consistently profitable trader. This is the #1 trading channel you will find in the whole industry. You can compare. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Make sure, because every day including tomorrow there are some new strategy video coming. There are a lot of content coming, and also there already that will make you a trader that you want to be. So before today's session, as you can see, all the news is released. Today is weekend and the market is breaking down, and we are taking the full advantage of it. As you can see, we are securing a gold trade with full profit in it, and we might enter more if we have opportunity. As you know that I made more money in weekend and the first day of trading week. These are the two favorite days for me to trade. So if you want to be with me to see how I'm doing like I did yesterday, as you have seen that Gbpusd scalping trade, that you have seen that there is a lot of things you can learn: scalping, swing trading, day trading, trading psychology, everything is there. So yeah, let's begin with, first of all, gold. Let's see what's happening. I think that gold is waiting for a big breakdown. As you can see, this is the gold trade that we have just opened early today. After, as I mentioned, when the price was going there, you remember yesterday, this is what I mentioned, that gold is likely to doing a fake move, and did exactly. You can see that this is the daily previous support zone here on the gold, exactly penetrated that level. That is what I told, that you remember, this is the previous support zone acting as resistance, and from that level what we have seen, that gold has a strong rejection to the downside. This is a huge move. Now the way the price action is formed, there is a further probability for dropping gold. So let's see what's happening. This is the weekly candlestick. As you can see, this is the gold trade that was sent. This maybe exactly not the same value, but let me look at our gold trade signal that was sent to the students. Yeah, we sold it as 1633. So we are almost there on this trade. The take profit target at no, not this one, sorry, this is the previous one. So the second gold trade, yeah, this one is here. Okay, so the second gold trade is one here. Let me look at what TP 15.85, so which is just couple of pips away, and I'm pretty confident that it's gonna hit the profit target, guys. So let me now see. This is what I mentioned yesterday. You remember, this is the weekly chart, and I was always bearish on gold, always, ever. I have never been bullish, and I'm there always. So I think only the Forex Wizard is the only academy that always was bearish with the gold. I thought that many of, like bullish, only Forex Wizard was bearish. So anyway, let's see why Forex Wizard was bearish, so that you can be bearish when you need to be bearish. First of all, looking at the bigger picture, monthly time frame. This is the monthly chart. What I think, that gold is likely to drop to this level. Okay, I think gold will come back to this level. That's a huge move. We will have more trade, because when it will break down this way, okay, it will be a huge move. As you know that sometimes gold drops notoriously, okay, that many times it happens. Gold drops very aggressively sometimes, and I think that there's a big move ahead. Now looking at the weekly, you can see that in the weekly time frame, in fact, gold has created a textbook price action. I really love this kind of price action. See guys, double top, okay, nice looking, okay, breakdown. Now one day I might forward that analysis to you. When this weekly chart open with a gap, this is what exactly I told in my analysis, that Gold is likely to create a head and shoulder to change its trend. Interestingly, after how many months, after maybe 3, 4, 5 months later, 6 months later, the price did exactly. I really surprised with my own analysis. So that what happened, that gold did exactly created a gap, created a reversal here, and then has changed its trend completely with a head and shoulder, and then has broken down. So this is a nice looking, that gold. You see that this one is the price was respecting this 20 period moving average as a dynamic resistance in the weekly as well. If you look at the daily, doing the same thing, we saw a big liquidity grab on the daily time frame. This is a huge liquidity grab on gold. Now with that liquidity grab, what we have seen that in the daily, gold has created a kind of head and shoulder, nice looking clear head and shoulder breakdown. Okay, with that breakdown, what we have seen that gold has tested this previous support zone here, neckline on the daily neckline, this support zone, okay, which is acting here as a resistance, created a series of lower high below this resistance. And then what we have seen that in fact gold has broken down, creating a lower high. So that's a huge move. Now this is the daily level of support, and from that daily level of support, what we have seen that gold has completely broken down. So with that support, yesterday what we have seen, price has gone up again, tested this, penetrated this previous support zone, acting as resistance, created a level of force breakout on the lower time frame, and then what we have seen that in fact gold started to drop. So what I think that this price will continue to drop further today. This is the weekend, and you see that price action now creating another strong bearish angle. For this is the 4-hour time frame, and once this one will close like that, there is a huge probability for dropping gold. And what I'm thinking that we might extend the profit target. Let me look at first of all how the price action is forming. I think before that we are just hitting the profit target on this one on gold, just a couple of pips away. So let's take the profit and then we'll enter again if we see huge probability on this trade. So now let me look at the chart to see what's happening. So I see many of you have joined. That's awesome. Best. Hi sir, good evening. Thank you Lotfi. Hello everyone. Ihab, hello. Thank you very much Ihab Salah. Please euro dollar, you look at everything. Thank you very much. Good afternoon all. Thank you Ihab. Hello. Haida, thank you very much. Ihab, hello. Kakulan, hi. Good evening from Dhaka. Thank you very much. Good evening from Sydney. Pound, hello, is it Pound? Thank you very much. After a long time I see you. Thank you very much. Hello coach, I joined after 2 days. I'm so happy. No problem, Emma. You are always welcome. Good afternoon. Francis from Nigeria. So please check your GBP or look at it. I think gold will go down to, I think so. Gold looks like that highly bearish, and we'll look at it what it might be doing. So for now there could be some this is the daily chart. You see this is the support zone here. Well, let's see how this one is closing. We'll see. I think that it's very, very strongly bearish price action. Awesome. So with that being said, let's look at now other pairs. we'll look at now okay, so look at euro pairs. So let's look at euro dollar. Now guys, as you have seen that euro dollar did exactly as expected. As you can see, there is a false breakout yesterday during the live stream. You remember what did I say, that this price in fact creating a fake move, and that is what it did. This is what happened when there is unusual news. In fact, this news give us an opportunity, and that is what it did. In fact, euro dollar created this fake move to the upside, okay, with this reversal pattern on the euro dollar, and I was bearish always. As you remember, the price did exactly created a kind of head and shoulder, okay. It's a completely notorious false breakout. And then what we have seen that today again there is a liquidity grab from this level with this bearish engulfer. Euro dollar aggressively has broken to the downside. That is awesome, that you see that market, that this is a now clear breakout. This is what I was talking about on the day. If you remember, many of you, I think the day before yesterday, you remember when the price was here. Let me replay this chart. I think you guys are asking, let me one more candle so that we can relate that information. When the price was here, many of you are saying that okay, euro dollar going to separate. When do I short? What did I say? That okay, I need to see clear separation. This is why if I short euro dollar from here, let's say I say okay, it has created a reversal pattern here, okay, double top, breaking the trend line. I'm getting impatient. I'm gonna short from here and take profit, whatever. Then what it would do next, see that it would definitely hit my stop loss. You see that? But now what we see, look at this one here now. Now it's a clear separation, but then how I will be trading? There is already one trading candle here, so we are trading other instrument. That is why we didn't develop. But we see that this euro dollar, this one is a clear separation. Now what I think that the best place for next entry on euro dollar, huge good probability trade will be this one. Maybe today or could be early next week. That could be a great place for entry, because this level now is creating a nice looking level for shorting. Now what will happen at some point, this one or any zone here, if we see what I think that upcoming week will be a big drop for euro dollar, okay, all the USD pairs. As you can see, euro dollar in fact has been rejected completely from the upside. And from the daily as well, it did it tested the 20 period moving average. As I have posted analysis, the price did exactly, you see that this is what I told, that it might create a head and shoulder with the previous red candle. Did it, created a lower high, created exactly a head and shoulder, tested the 20 period moving average, and then has been rejected to the downside. Now with that being said, because it has a multiple times liquidity grab, now it is giving us in fact a clean price action that I love to trade. So what I want to do is, maybe today you could see that euro dollar either dropping further, okay, or it is going for retracement. So in fact what it is doing, you can see that it's now, you can clearly see this right shoulder, left shoulder, okay, this is the head. Now there are a couple of probabilities now for euro dollar. It could go even here, okay, it could go to test this candle again, okay, but what I strongly believe that it will respect this high, okay. So that will be a big trade, and I think that now euro dollar, what it will do, slowly it will come back like that, okay, and that could be a good trade for shorting euro dollar. Whenever we will find the entry along this zone, or after, if it drops aggressively, I need a slow retracement. So when I will see clean price action with a bearish engulfer, I will be trading, I will be sending it to our students who are trading with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, learning our strategies. And I will invite you to join. If you haven't done yet, you can find a link in the description area. There is a discount going on, huge probability. There is so let's look at our trend following indicator, what it is saying. Now you see that exactly where I see a sell signal. What I talk about this indicator is where we see a sell signal, which is according to a trend following indicator. If you are in our academy, our lifetime member, you will be able to use that indicator in TradingView as well as in MT4. So MT4 will be ready by this Sunday or Monday, and everyone will be able to use that indicator in your any platform you have in your trading. Even if we need in the future, we will translate it into whatever platform we have. You have C Trader, Ninja Trader, everything we can do, no problem, available. This is a huge tool for finding or scanning the trade, including many other trading tools coming. So if you are to be a part of this, I'll suggest you to join the lifetime access plan so that you can have access everything for the rest of your life. One of the greatest educational institute you will find ever in this entire industry. So make sure you check it out. Let me look at the chat now. What's happening? Frank, good afternoon, sir. Yeah, thank you very much, Frank. Roger, good morning, sir. Roger from Bolivia. Roger, thank you very much. We love you. Benjamin, afternoon, coach. Thank you for gold analysis, South Africa. Thank you. No problems, Benjamin. You are always appreciated. Daniel, hello, coach. US oil. Louis, should we hold the gold trade over the weekend? Louis, I think, let me look at it. I'll advise you what you will do. Just for a little bit, it didn't hit the profit target. I think that we don't need to hold it. I think if this one closes as a bearish engulfer, we should have a spike down. But if we don't have a spike down, then we'll hold it. Okay, we'll take the full profit on it. Christopher, hi coach, thank you for your guidance. Looking forward to your scalping soon. Yes, of course, Christopher. Thank you very much, Christopher. You are appreciated. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, boss. No problem. Thank you. Please check US30 chart. You look at it. Good afternoon, coach and trading community from Patricia in South Africa. Thank you. We had a great community from all around the world. Every country in the world is on Forex Trading Wizard Academy subscriber. Thank you very much. Good evening, coach. Very happy for you. And thank you very much, Uganda, from Uganda, from very long distance. Guys, let help your channel with thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah, please give some thumbs up. Your smash, when you smash the like button, it's appreciated. Really, it helps the video to be at the top of the search engine to find more people. You are supporting the academy. Thank you very much for your support. You are awesome. Abraham, US30 chart, please, bro. Yeah, look at the Gbpusd crashed. What's new? Good afternoon. Yeah, we'll look at it. No problems. Okay, so let's look at now British pound, US30, and okay, US30, we had an awesome winning trade. Okay, we sold it from here. As you can see, US30 also we had an awesome winning trade. We sold it from here. We could hold it. Okay, just it almost went there. Probably I sold a bit earlier. It almost went to the the stop loss, but it didn't hit. I think somewhere here, and we had a 1-to-1 winning trade. But I know that it's gonna drop, but I want my students to get some profit. I could hold the trade. It's a big move. Now US30, you can see that same as gold, because US30 is dropping, that is giving us probability for gold is to drop. They are correlated, so that means that crypto also must be dropping. Yeah, the same thing is happening. So US30, as I mentioned, that multiple liquidity gap, that's a huge price action. Guys, you can see that big liquidity gap. Okay, as I mentioned in my if you review the yesterday's US30 analysis, this is what exactly I predicted, that US30 is likely to, I told that this is gonna be a false break, and did it. The market does all the time. That's why to become a profitable, you have to be smarter than the smartest. Okay, so how do you become a smarter than the smartest? Very simple. One clue will give you a big advantage. Always keep in mind, every one of us think in the way like what we say, what I think. I also say like that, but in essence, when you are trading, what you will do, what we say to ourselves, what I think that this market will drop. Okay, now smartest trader think that what other trader is thinking about the market. Very, very crucial point. Keep in mind, I'm repeating again, every trader think like this, what I think this one will do. Smartest trader don't have their own mind. They don't think. They say that, okay, what other traders are thinking about the market, they think that one. Okay, so that's the crucial turning point in your trading. So always think about what other thinking about the market, not what you think about the market, and then you see what happen in your trading. So what do you think that now? For my simplicity, I say in my analysis that I think, because I can't say every time that what other thinking about the market. But when you are trading, you need to question your judgment about the market, reshuffle it, and then think about what other thinking, and then you will see that what you need to do, like that. So with that being said, this is a liquidity gap. Okay, now there is a one clue that US30 does is all the time. See, I'll tell you something. There's a pattern here, you can recognize it. Look at this one here. Okay, see, the first of all, US30 has a drop, right? When the price approached that level, created an overextended market, and then had a drop. Did the same thing, okay, overextended, and then had a drop. Okay, so, and again the price did this, overextended, now it is dropping. That means that we could potentially see that this one is coming back down here. Okay, and probably from that place, okay, from this place we could see something like that. Okay, and then like this, and that's how the market moves. And then we might see that US30 are moving down. So yeah, that's what it is. So you need to keep couple of views on the market, like overall picture, narrow picture, smaller picture, bigger picture, a lot of pictures, so that you can see in fact which way the market is heading. You see that in the smaller picture, the price in fact one time liquidity gap followed by a doji. This hanging man has been respected with a big gap opening. With that gap opening, we have seen with this bearish engulfer, the price grab the huge liquidity close to this bearish engulfer, and then we have seen a bigger move, guys, and that's what it is. We have seen that, and I think that this price will continue to drop, like the euro dollar and Gbpusd is dropping in the same way. Current, sir, thank you. Gold and US30 trade. I made 1230 from those trade. Could you please analyze them both? Yeah, sure, absolutely. Thank you very much. That's the goal of sending those trades. Yeah, you take the full advantage of the trades. That's awesome. Very good. So let's Karen ask for an analysis. Let's look at it. Let me look at that trades, gold and US30. Okay, so we are talking about that US30. Let me go back to the gold trades. So let me tell you, I know that many of you are asking for gold. Let's review the trade, and And as you can see that gold trade here, okay, which was sent to the students. Now let me do a full analysis again, because the goal of this channel is to help you to learn trading so that you can become an independent, profitable, professional trader that you are dreaming for, and you deserve it. I know that. So first, let's see bigger picture on gold. Always keep in mind that that JC Livermore, he was a legendary trader, okay, famous trader, historically legendary trader, and he has quite a few. I have read his book. He has quite a few nice quote in his book. He says that always trade, always sell in a market which is fully bearish. Okay, now I have that tendency to, retail trader had a tendency to find a reversal. Okay, I saw that many questions comes that you want to find a reversal, or you want to find a top, okay, top for selling, or reversal. The reason is we feel like that, okay, if I can sell at the top, I can made all the money I need. I can take a big trade that I need to make. And if I can find a reversal, that means that I can ride that trend, trend starting of the move, and I will ride the whole trend to make the big profit. That's completely fine. I also do the same way. I also think in the same way. We all think in the same way. But trading defy logic. You need to take the trade in a very uncomfortable way. So that means that when the price is highly bearish, sell. When the price is highly bullish, buy. So with that being said, you see that gold is now notoriously bearish. Okay, a huge move. Now many trader might, we see a big spike on gold. Okay, that's good. We might find some selling opportunity probably. Okay, so we see that the price, is there any news announced, or just for because of the, okay, so might find some selling opportunity. Okay, so it's in fact giving us some selling opportunity probably. We had a spike, that's good. I think it will test this 20 MA, or it might test this half of this week, will create a lower high. Okay, that's I think it will come back up probably 1630 or something like that. So that's a fake move again, giving us another opportunity for sell. So we might sell again. Look at the daily. Awesome. I think it will have another, it will give us another opportunity for selling. Let me prepare my scalping account, so if we need to sell, can sell. I think gold might give us another selling opportunity. Let me look at it, and I'll discuss with that. That's huge. Just looking at which way we can trade gold. Okay, so what I think that, so this candle is going to close after 1 hour, right? Let the candle close. We might find some selling opportunity on gold. Okay, so this is the 20 period moving average on the 4 hour. And so if we, let's say 1635, so let's see how the gold is doing. We might find a nice selling opportunity on gold. Yeah, I think that from this moving average we might see some rejection. So this is basically a retracement which is expected because there is a long doji. You can see that has not been tested yet. So it's a potentially a good move to the upside on gold, which might give us a nice looking shorting opportunity soon. So let's see what happened. We'll keep eye on it, guys. That's good that it's moving up on GBP, USD, Euro, dollar. Is there any news came up for this? Let me look at for this spike. Is there any reason? Do you know anyone is on news watching? Let me look at the news. The Fed is so there is I think this news is impacting. Fed is barreling towards a fourth starting 70. So this news in fact impacted the gold. That is why we see the spike is happening, but I think that is just a temporary. We could potentially see that gold will come back down again, and that's a usual move because you see that there is a long doji here. This doji is unchecked, has not been tested yet. What I think that it will create a lower high with the doji. Okay, even it could create a higher low, it's possible, lower high, and then I think that it will continue to drop. So which is going up means in fact it is giving us another opportunity for sell, because you know that this is the daily candle and the price already tested this, but this week of the daily candle has not been tested yet. Okay, so this week in fact needs to be tested, and then we can find a shorting opportunity on gold. That's what gold is doing, is going up. That's good for us. Let's see what happened. Let me look at what's happening. Okay, so I was analyzing the gold trade, and then it becomes, so the trade that we have sent out is from this level. Okay, from this level, where this doji, you can see that this is in fact a false breakout doji. If you look at the 1 hour chart, you see that this candle, you see that this support zone which acted here as resistance and penetrated completely to this level of support to the upside, created a level of false breakout on the hourly. And what gold is doing now is completing a complete pattern which is needed for a healthy trending market. So the market moves like that, okay? Market don't like to leave an imbalance. So with that being said, you can see that now so if the gold comes here, let's say for example, we see exact perfect balance in the market, right? So this support here, long-term support here, support here, support here, support here. So long-term support acting here as resistance. Now it is going up. You want to see a resistance has been tested, okay, support, resistance tested, and then we can say that okay, now gold is ready for a move to the downside, guys. Okay, so look at it. We had a good trade on US30 and gold. Let's look at now US30. What's happening with US30? US30, we have closed the trade with profit. Now we saw a spike. That's fine. Okay, we see that spike in fact has gone up again to the resistance level. Okay, this candle is going to close. What I think that, guys, if this one respected, either creating a lower high or higher high, this is giving us another opportunity for sell. So you closed it, and I think that it will drop again. What it is doing basically, in my opinion, it is doing this, it is testing this resistance. You can see that this trend line, so it will test this resistance and create a lower high, and then finally will come back down. And news always give us an opportunity for doing that. NAS100 also did the same. In fact, it has completed now a head and shoulder, so which could potentially give us for further shorting opportunity. I'm still bearish on gold. I'm still bearish on NAS100 and in all the instruments. So what I would say that from this zone we could potentially see, yeah, gold is going up to test this 20 period moving average, and then what I think that it will just had a bounce from here, or it might even go up, and then we could see a bounce from this level. So let's see what happened, and then we'll talk. So let it go up. So on the hourly, we'll keep eye. Now this current candle is basically an intraday candle. It will be, so look at it. In the meantime, we see a candle has closed. So let's look at what happened with all those candle close. So we see Aussie got a little bit of hot in the weaker, like in a stronger. So Aussie dollar. So AUD USD also has a spike to the upside with the spike with the gold. What I think that it is giving us another selling opportunity. As you can see, it has already grabbed liquidity, so it might go up for a retest of this level. It even could test half of this long wick, so we will try to find a trade on this one as well. You see what I think that if Aussie dollar reach this resistance today with this candle, we might find a nice looking shorting opportunity, because this part of the candle, this part of the wick has not been tested. Yesterday I told you guys that when you see a doji, this is what happened. When the market become overextended, it in fact reversed, did it. Look at this one on the lower time frame. When the market became overextended, look at the 5 minutes, you see that price created a reversal and then aggressively has broken up. Okay, so looking at the 4 hour, this could be a very nice place for shorting. Let the candle to be formed, and then we'll look at in what level we can find. I think that that the market, when the market goes against the trend, this is where, guys, that the trade lies. This is where the juicy trades comes in place. We see that gold just been tested 20 EMA and then has dropped. So okay, so now let's look at now what's happening with other pairs such as US oil. I think US oil also creating a head and shoulder. Okay, it's completing this head and shoulder, giving us a selling opportunity, guys. Look at it. So we'll keep eye on this, how gold is doing, and then we'll see how we can join on that gold trade. I'm just trying to find some analysis on this chart. Okay, so indices, yeah, as I mentioned, that it is another liquidity grab, guys. You see that the price in fact penetrated all those candles, okay, all those candles, and again it has given another opportunity. You see that now the price is aggressively coming back down. That is awesome. So we had a trade on CAT CHF as well, which is going in the direction. I think that I'm very hopeful. We had a big profit target on CAT CHF trade, guys. So let me look at that CAT CHF trade that we are trading. You can see that. I think you can see here also that one. This one also could be a winning trade, but we didn't take it. We took the CAT CHF. Now CAT CHF, let me analyze that trade. It's according to our trend following strategy, exactly buy signal. When we have seen that buy signal, I have posted this analysis trade to our students, and also I have taken in my own account. Now let me tell you why I have opened this trade and why I have sent this to the students, which is hopefully that we'll get a full profit on this one. I have 3 times profit target on this trade. Now let me tell you why. What's the reason behind this trade? What strategy used? All my VIP students who are learning our strategies knows this trade, and also they have this indicator handy in their chart now, which is giving us a nice looking buy signal. So once you learn the strategy, you don't need much time to find the trade, because it will help you, this tool. Now if you are our lifetime students, you can have this indicator in your student dashboard. You can download and install. So now what I'm looking at is that let's look at the monthly time frame, guys. CAT CHF, you can see that on the monthly Now when the price was here going up, I have opened this trade. The first confluence on the multi-time frame perspective, why did I open this trade? The reason is, you see the back-to-back 2 monthly opening and close, 2 dodges. This 2 monthly opening and closing area, in fact, absolutely important. The reason is, guys, is because monthly and opening is absolutely important, is because there are 2 dodges, and the price, the way it is going, it is highly likely that it will test that liquidity zone. See, liquidity zone is act like a magnet. So if you put a metal and the magnet, you will see that the magnet will in fact follow the metal. Okay, so liquidity area is like act as a metal in the magnet. Okay? So with that being said, what we can see, that we could potentially see that the price is in fact going there, testing that liquidity, testing that, sweet things, and then might come back. So with that being said, there is a probability for going up. Looking at the weekly, on the weekly we have seen a bullish engulfer followed by a doji. It's a bullish price action. So we see the price has started to go up, broke this local level of resistance acting as support, and now we could potentially see that this price will go up. And what I think, that this price is coming to this trend line, okay, which is in fact a huge probability for this price to go up. Looking at the daily, the same thing, we see probability for going up on the 4 hour. Now when I saw this pin bar hammer, which is the textbook price action that we need for trading like that, and that is where I have opened this trade, because it's satisfying our rules of the strategies. That I love this trend following strategy. It's my favorite, because this is the strategy that I can take bigger trade. As you have seen in this YouTube live, we have opened dollar yen trade on CAD CHF, dollar yen trade on in this live, which we have closed 3 times profit with all of you guys. That trade, the same strategy is being used here, CAD CHF. We have found the buy trade, and I strongly believe that we'll get the full profit from this trade, guys. Thank you very much. Let me look at the chat, guys. Don't hesitate to smash the like button. I need a lot of like. Everybody check that you liked it or no. Give a big thumbs up. Giving is always receiving. When you give, you in fact receive. Thank you very much. And also if you're looking for a regulated broker to trade, you can use the link in the description area. Ever trade link, regulated, and you can have you can start with as minimum as $100 with your trading, and you can get a bonus using that link. That's awesome. You'll be supporting at the same time the Forex Trading Wizard Academy, because when you are using that link, in fact they are supporting our academy. Helps me to create more content, to be more vibrant in this environment. Thank you very much for your help. I know that you are helpful and you are appreciated for that. Thank you. So let's look at now what's happening with Gbpusd. Yeah, hi coach, I hope you are well. Please, yeah, no problems. Wow, no problems. I'm happy. Thank you very much. I'm also happy. Eurusd, look at it. Gold, what's happening? Gold is going the other direction. No problem. We have already sold again, which is going in the direction again. That is the name of the game. Vincent, are you in any other trades other than CAD CHF? Yes, Vincent, I'm on gold trade. I'm in US30 closed. I think I'm in gold trade, CAD CHF, and US30 is closed. So now gold trade and CAD CHF trade, 2 trades I'm in. Good evening, sir, everyone from Algeria. I think I didn't look at my account for USD. See just what happened. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Okay. Anyway, so good evening, sir, everyone from Algeria. Vesana, evening coach. Tobias, please check GU, yeah, on home sales, yeah. Coach, I think it's a typical up and down Friday move to grab liquidity and will close market near weekly market open price on euro dollar. Yeah, could happen. Chuma, please analyze GU. Yeah, we'll look at it, coach. Is cap DXY has to fill with, I think so, 4 hour. We'll look at it, euro dollar. So euro dollar DXY almost in the same manner, they behave in the same way. So let's look at now euro dollar and the same way look at the DXY. So euro dollar, we see that another liquidity grab, guys, and we see that the price, as I mentioned before, that is likely to price test this this doji, this this half week of the candle, and did it exactly. And we see a strong rejection, guys, and that's good. That's good for us. So we saw that in fact euro dollar is doing nice looking movement. That is awesome, guys. So now let me look at okay, so you see that news candle in fact now coming back down again. Okay, it's a liquidity gap. So in the Friday, it's good. Friday is where you have to wait for liquidity gap so that you can take advantage of your trading. Okay, so we have sold gold again, and let's see what happened. I think that this is actually needed. This move on gold is needed. Okay, it's needed because you see this doji is unchecked, and the market normally don't like to leave an unchecked place. And if it is an unchecked, that's scary, because when you see a candle has not been, or a price action has not been tested properly, at some point you can expect a reversal, and that is where you may not be able to take the big trades, because when the price unchecked, you might miss the move, because the price will come back again to check that area, and that is the zone that we normally look for potential price action. So yeah, US30, NAS100, all of them has a huge liquidity grab, and I think that after this one, because it tested the 20 MA, and also now it is going to satisfy some of the rules of our strategies, after closing we might find potential selling opportunity on this, because in fact it is forming a head and shoulder now here. Okay, with that head and shoulder, we see that the price in fact creating a very strong move towards the downside. So we'll look at it. Let's see what happened. I'm just looking at all of them. So dollar yen strongly bullish. Look, this is what trading is all about. Let me repeat that trade that we took and close in 3 times profit. This is what this one trade will give you the lesson how to trade. See, this is where I exactly remember 145.17. We opened this trade, keeping stop loss below this low. Okay, now let's say you are a very a strong trading psychology, you hold the trade. Now exactly you reach 12.2 times profit on that single trade, though we closed 2 profitable trades in this zone, but still it is what it is. And the profitable traders, what they do, see, there is a difference between a new trader and a professional trader, is that new trader means, I'm saying that who are not profitable, could be experienced, considered as still learning, That's fine, I also do that, but you need to learn. That's the strong part of the trading psychology. What they do as a beginner trader, or as a not, let's say, not profitable trader, what we had a tendency to close the trade. And I also sometimes close the trade, okay, because I'm trading with my students, and that's completely fine, because see, you need to understand the fact and the reality and how you have to become a trader. See, if you, let's say a 3-year-old kid is learning to walk, okay, learning to walk. Now if you tell that kid to run and give him a lot of example of how to run, that could be a stress for him, right? Because he's just learning to walk, how can he run? Now if I tell let's say a new trader, or even a trader who is still not consistently profitable, if I tell him, okay, do like that, hold the trade for a long time, it's hard, because to hold the trade like this, you need to take a lot of losing trades. But then why am I presenting this? Because you need to know the theory, so that you know where you are and you can be there like that. You can visualize in your mind who you need to become a profitable trader. And I'm giving you everything, right? So that is why sometimes when I'm trading with the students, I might close some trade early profit, is because a new trader, if he or she is not seeing the profit, might lose confidence and quit, right? I don't want you to quit. I want you to stay in the game, learn, become a successful trader, right? So that is the thing. But finally, you have to be in a place where instead of closing, add in position. Let's say you took a trade, okay, it's gone here, right? You got, let's say, 3 times profit, okay? You got 3 times profit, right? Now, once you, here, you got 3 times profit, okay? Now, once you saw that, okay, I have 3 times profit, instead of closing, when you see this dodgy, okay, probability, add one more position on this one, okay? And then add one more position, and maybe you will be able to trail the stop loss if needed. You can do one thing, let's say, instead of closing the profit, move your stop loss here, open one more position here, and then move your stop loss here, open one more position here, like that. So in that way you can be profitable. But if you are trading in a, let's say, a $100 account, okay, or even a $5,000 account, sometimes it becomes hard, because this way you will have few trades but will make you huge money from it. But you need to accept some trades that are losing, and that's how trading works. That's the reality of trading. So yeah, you can be profitable in many ways. As I told you before, that probability is very important. Sometimes I take a very small peep, but I show that I'm a winner in it. I'm gonna take this trade like that. Sometimes I take a big profit target. Let's say the one that we open with CAD CHF, which is going in the direction, and I'm pretty confident that it will go to the hit the profit target. It is a big profit target, right? That's how trading works. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing that you need to look at from many angles, so that you can in fact make money from trading. You see, US30 trade that we have opened, okay, it hit the profit target, and our stop loss was exactly here. See, exactly at 42, I think 41. Now if I didn't hit, close with profit, if I didn't give a profit target here at 13, I think, yeah, here, it would in fact hit a stop loss, right? So if let's say if I give a big profit target here, it could hit the stop loss. So we took the profit out of it, and that's how I'm teaching my students, so that they can become profitable, and at the same time they can learn. There will be a time they will become biggest trader. This is the goal of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to make the largest, the greatest trader of all. Okay, and you will become, I'm sure that you will become. Okay, so good day, coach. Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy your analysis so far. No problems. I'm running the gold trade with you, sir. No problems, Lotfi. Thank you. Wow, great, sir. I love you. I love to mentor you by you. No problems. Nature, you are always welcome. I'm here always for you. What gold trade? Yeah, no problems. Coach think it's typical up and down. Yeah, that's true. Hello, sir. Please talk about Gbp. Yep. No problems. Gold. Yeah. Gold is falling. Yeah. I'm waiting for Gbp analysis for an hour. Gbp, we did that. I'll do it again. Sorry if I'm late. You need the time to cover one by one. Gold is pending trade. I thought, yeah, that's a pending trade and it triggered already. I think it triggered 35.6. Yeah, it triggered. Okay, so yeah, we got a gold trade triggered in our Forex Trading User Academy. That was had a pending order here which has triggered, and we'll see what happened. Okay, let me look at finish the chat. Gold will continue to go up short for Forex week. I'm very sure. Yeah, no problems. Do you think Gbpusd is in drawdown? Drawdown. What do you mean by drawdown? Gbpusd is looking like to me that it's creating a bullish price action. Every time the price was creating, first of all we saw liquidity get double bottom, gone up, again come back down, tested this 20 MA, again we see that the bullish price action is being created, and I think that's a bullish price action, and I think it is going to be, I think it will move in a sideways. Gbpusd. Ali, silver, say look at silver. Hello sir, I am sell position Euro NZD. Is it going great? Okay, so let's look at Euro NZD and silver. First of all, we'll look at Euro NZD and then we'll look at silver. Okay, Euro NZD sell position, that's good. It's selling, it's coming down, that's good. Looking at bigger picture, monthly Euro NZD on the monthly perspective, this is in fact in a very critical zone. Euro NZD monthly candle, which is the next week is the second week. Weekly, we have seen that the price has a liquidity gap at the top and then close and then strongly bearish daily. Okay, after the doji, we have seen the prices from this daily level of resistance. We have seen, see it when the price create a level, you see Euro NZD has created a daily level. When the price create a level, the price love to break it. Okay, so what I think that this daily resistance will be broken soon. Okay, will be broken soon, and then we could see potentially a drop. Okay, 4 hour perspective, we have seen a price action has been created, and what I think that double top. Okay, so double top, bearish price action. I think at some point the market is very volatile. We might see some upward move, and then either we'll create another false breakout with this and will come back down, or it might just create a lower high with this and will come back down. So let's see how this candle is closing, but I think that Euro NZ is slowly changing its trend. I think it will slowly turn into a bearish market. It could happen that Euro NZ have a big move on the monthly, so which is on the weekly perspective. Yeah, it is possible for further drop on Euro NZD. Daily apology. At least certain level we can expect Euro NZD to drop. Okay guys, so let me look at, can you explain inducement take? Can you explain inducement taken please? Okay, euro dollar has a strong price rejection and will definitely go bearish. Synopsis. Okay, synopsis. The thing is that euro dollar has a strong bearish price action, but no one can say it will definitely be bearish. Always keep in mind in trading, if you are very sure about something, then you need to question it. Trading is like that. You can't be sure. The problem is you might say, okay, that's good, I'm sure, I'm confident. Yeah, you are appreciated, definitely you have to be confident. But the thing is that, you know, that due to our, you know, the way of the society works, when we are too much sure about something, there is a chance of making mistake. Okay, there is a chance of the brain will give you a false signal, like you might say, okay, I'm sure, then why should I take 1% risk? Okay, let's take 10% risk, and the brain will trick you. That is why every time whenever you are sure, you still need to question that, you know, assurity is very important. So with that being said, thank you, no problems, appreciate the feedback, no problems. Toby's GBP GU, yeah, no problems, thank you. So let's see what happened with the gold, and then we'll find out in fact how this price action will move. Dollar yen is almost always bullish. You will always if you go long, yeah, definitely. Sir, GBP analysis. Yeah, let's look at GBP USD, guys. Okay, GBP USD. I'll be looking at the monthly first of all. Okay. Now monthly GBPUSD, as I mentioned, that long-term bearish, okay, no doubt about it. So GBPUSD analysis in fact will give you a clear picture on gold also. Okay, looks like that gold and GBPUSD will go down, but the market is extremely volatile now. So when the market has too much volatility, better to stay a little bit of calm, wait for opportunity, and then we'll do that. So what we see that GBPUSD in fact previous months has created this long bearish candle, which is the red candle here, okay, long candle followed by a long weak candle. All right. So with that being said, what we see that on the weekly perspective, we see a strong rejection from the top. Okay. Now what we see, this resistance here, support here, which is acting here as a resistance. All right. So with that created a lower high. GBPUSD, this is the weekly chart. As I told you that this one green candle is in fact acting as a very strong level of previous support zone, which is acting here as a resistance, creating a series of lower high. Okay, so we see that the price, I think that this price is likely to drop. Okay, I don't think that Gbpusd will be able to go up from this level. Okay, I don't think that, I think it will create a strong drop today. It might create a bearish engulfer. Okay, and then daily perspective, we see that in fact this is a very strongly bearish price action. On the intraday perspective, this movement to the upside tested. This is what I, when I started this session, this is what I mentioned, that the price in fact will go up, will test this level, and tested this previous support here, resistance here, which acted here as a resistance and created a lower high. So what I think that finally this price will continue to drop in this direction, guys. That will be awesome. So yeah, that's awesome. The price looks like that, creating a very strong bearish movement. And GBP, okay, so we'll look at it, see. So gold is doing the same thing. We see again came back below the 20 EMA. Okay, that's an awesome move on gold. Let's say, for example, okay, let's say if in case in the next 15 minutes gold going up like that, closing here, that could be an awesome selling opportunity. Even if it creates a lower high with that, that will be an awesome selling opportunity for gold. Dollar yen, we had quite a few good trades. Dollar yen is, I love to buy dollar yen. It's a very strongly bullish. Now US oil, let's look at US oil, guys. I think that US oil giving us an absolutely nice looking bearish price action. Let's look at the monthly. Okay, so this is the monthly candle which came back down. Now we see some movement to the upside. Weekly, okay, so on the weekly the price came to this doji. If you remember, this is what I mentioned previously when the US oil was here, that the price will come back down. Did it? Now we see a bounce. This is the weekly chart. What I think that this week price gonna close as a doji like that, and the next week the price will come back down again, probably will grab liquidity from the bottom of this weekly doji, and then we'll have a reversal. So with that being said, looking at the daily, this is the daily candle which first came back down, now going up. I think it will just go up and down. Looking at the intraday, that's an awesome. See, the price is going to hit that resistance level, which is the previous support zone here, acting here as resistance here, that hitting this resistance, and from that zone, what I think that US oil might have a strong rejection. Okay, let's look at what happened. Guys, give a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and also hit that subscribe if you haven't done yet. So you see some big move to the upside. That's awesome. might have some. Okay, we see gold is going up. In fact, it is preparing for another sell opportunity. Looking at that, let's look at the daily chart on gold. It is in fact hitting the daily resistance level. Okay, daily resistance at 1643. Daily resistance at 1643 on gold, and what I think that is just hitting that resistance level. Okay, if this candle goes up like that, okay, I think that it will give us a big selling opportunity. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, it's going up, which it is possible for this price to even come back to this doji. You see the back-to-back 4 dojis on the 4 hour, back-to-back four dojis. Okay, that 4 dojis could continue to go there. There are 4 dojis. This 4 dojis is a huge liquidity zone. It is possible for this price to go up, or even at least creating a lower high with that, which is still 11 minutes remaining. Let's see, gold does this all the time, this kind of false breakout. Let's see how the candle is closing. We'll see what happened. Okay, with that candle close. Aussie dollar doing the same thing. Okay, this weekend, let me look at the weekly candle. Okay, CAD CHF trade that we have open looks like that going in the direction, and we have seen a wickless candle on CAD CHF, guys. Okay, so that in fact a high probability trade that we have opened, and we'll hold on to this trade until we find a full profit on it. So gold, what they did, that created a lower high with that and then started to go on up. Very interesting. Now there are a couple of scenarios could happen. If you look at the daily, we see the price is approaching this daily resistance level. Okay, if this one on the daily perspective, if it creates a lower high with this daily resistance, that's a huge probability for further drop on gold. Okay, on the daily. If in case if it aggressively break this level here to the upside, then it could go test this daily 20 EMA even. Okay, that could be another probability. Just looking at all the pairs, so good. That's awesome. So GBP USD, guys, GBP USD, some of you are asking. Okay, so GBP USD, for me, or I think that at some point we might see a spike. What I think that GBP USD, after testing this zone, it will in fact continue to drop. Okay, I'm still bearish on GBP USD. So I'm still bullish on dollar and all the pairs. I think that GBP USD, gold, US30, they all will drop. Okay. Now this gold price action going up here, this is a really good bearish price action. After 7 minutes it's gonna close, and we'll see how we can find trading opportunity on this one as well. Okay, let's look at silver. One of you asked for silver. Okay guys, so gold and silver normally follows each other. Okay, so you see that silver, what it did is monthly time frame, you have seen a big rejection, again came back down, again going up. Weekly, so weekly price action is highly bearish. We saw that there is a strong rejection followed by this big drop. Now it is start to go up. What I think that we might see some upward movement, and then we could see, finally drop like with the gold daily. Okay, we see that price after this big drop going up a little bit. It might test the daily 20 EMA on silver on the 4 hour, which is like that. After closing of this, we might see some, that's what happening. I think that it will go up, might hit this level, and then we could potentially see a drop. So if we look at the gold, is the same way, going to hit the daily 20 EMA, okay, daily support zone, which is acting here as resistance, and it's penetrating that daily support, which is 1643. What I want is to go up a big candle, so which is a sign of false breakout. When you see huge candle, that's a big probability for false breakout. Very good. My analysis on GBpusd, it will go to 100 pip first. That could be multiple, please. No problems. Thank you very much. Gold did not trigger. I think due to the spread didn't trigger. Just triggered. Okay. Can you analyze Gbpusd, please? Rizwan, no problems, Rizwan. I'm waiting to follow it gold at 1643 price. Okay, we see that in fact it's a huge move. Okay, so this one, what I believe that giving a probability for further drop, but you should be very careful because the price bounced from the monthly support. Okay, this is the monthly support. Now, okay, it is possible for the price to again go back to the monthly opening and closing. So with each weekly perspective like that, it is possible for the price to close as a weekly doji and then to go up again. So that's how the market moves daily. It is possible for the price to go up again, to create a balanced market. Okay, So on the 4 hour, the price does this kind of movement all the time in the market. When the market especially comes to a very important level of support or resistance, the price do this all the time. So let's look at NAS100 and US30. Let me look at the weekly. So in fact, what NAS100 and US30 is doing, that it is closing as a weekly candle like that, right? So closing as a weekly candle, let's say if it closes as a weekly candle like that, then what's the plan for this instrument? Okay, from this daily 20 period crossover. So this movement, in fact, by the buyers of who trade 20 and 10 period moving average crossover, you see that there is a crossover huge drop, okay, and there is a crossover huge rise. So there is a big move to the upside from this crossover. Very unusual move. That's good. US30, that means the gold also doing the same thing. Yeah, gold also moving unusually. No, Vincent, you missed an update on gold. Missed an update on gold. Okay, so this was the update on gold, and it was close break even. Trade management is very important, very important. When I understood that it's gonna happen, I have advised to close break even, and it did break even. So what we see that, you see that Vincent advised to close break even gold. So let's see, it's a long candle, guys. That's good. But I think that's a fake out. I'm very confident that that's a fake out. So that means that what I think that this daily resistance will be respected, the previous day's high, and so what I think that the price will be respected this resistance and then will drop. I think gold will drop in the direction. If we look at the daily, so this is the local trend line, guys. Okay, Let me tell you something. This is the local trend line. Okay, when a market face a very important level of support or resistance, it needs liquidity to break this kind of support or resistance, and that is where the market become overextended. So if you look at the weekly time frame now, gold is where the weekly opening and closing, it came back to the zone again, right? I think that gold will do what is today. Gold will close as a doji, and then next week gold will come and will create a higher low and then will continue to drop. There is one probability, this one. Another one is if it in fact, let me look at the candle health, also very important. I think guys, this is a false breakout. Okay? I think that this price will in fact will come back down, okay, on gold. Yeah, I think that this price will come back down. Okay, this is the weekly closing and opening. I think it will come back down, okay, a little bit. Probably will close somewhere here today, but I think this high on the daily will be respected. Okay. So we see Gbpjpy, it has formed a very strong bullish price action. We have seen yesterday there was a liquidity gap, created a double bottom, and then today also we see a very strong bullish engulfer. So that's a huge probability for going up on Gbpjpy. And CAD CHF is going up as usual. I think that it will continue to go up. Okay, so for gold, what I think that I think gold will respect this resistance level. Let's see what happens. It could be respecting or could be breaking this level, but that this is the daily high and this is the daily resistance level. If it creates a lower high and then come back down, that could be another possibility for a strong drop on gold. So let me look at all the pairs, how they are doing. Aussie dollar getting stronger. Okay, JPY is notoriously bullish. CHF very strongly bullish. Ethereum has got a spike. Crypto, BTC USD and Ethereum. What I think that these pairs, you see that crypto, Bitcoin is hitting this 20 EMA. I think it will respect this trend line. Okay, with that indices, it will drop even. Okay, I think that it's going to a place for dropping again, because when the price move in a channel, as you know that this is the channel that BTC USD is coming down. Okay, so with that channel testing this resistance, I think that it will just continue to drop. Okay, like all other instrument, US30. See, the reason I think that gold made a false breakout to me is because of this health of this candle. You see this 4-hour candle is directly has hit the daily resistance level. This is the daily resistance level. Let me tell you what it is. Okay, if you look at the daily chart, you see this is it had directly hit the daily resistance level. So when the price hit an important level with such a big candle, it's a sign of false breakout. This is the weekly opening and closing as well. Very important level. Okay, testing this weekly opening and closing level here, which is absolutely stronger. So in fact it has created now lower high with this doji. think that's a to me it's a fake move. Okay, I think that it will just will continue to drop from this level. I think so. Okay. Alright guys, so hopefully that you're enjoying this live session. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me. Rizban and Jasperian historically low compared. Okay, I think euro dollar will go till 9850 level. Okay, let me look at it. Check Euro AUD. Let me look at Euro AUD. Okay, so this is just a, that drama happening. Yesterday we have seen a big drop. Today gone again go. So that's what happening. As you can see, the Euro AUD just moving in a sideways, going up and down. Okay, so with that being said, on gold as well, we see a lot of ups and downs. But what I sincerely believe that I think that gold made this false breakout. Now, if you take this, take a Fibonacci for this move on gold, what you can see that, in fact, take a Fibonacci, we see gold is overextended for this move. Okay, it crossed the 61.8%, almost below the 78.6%. What I think that I think that it's gonna come down again tonight or later today. I don't think that gold will be able to break this high. I think that it will just will fall back down like sometime it does when in a trend. You see that gold does this with this one here, with this one. Whenever there is a market goes in one direction, gold does this false breakout. I think it will, could be wrong, I think it will come back down. So anyway, let's see, move on with this. Is there any books you can recommend to understand fundamental in trading? Rizwan, book, look, for fundamental, actually I don't recommend any book. If you want to know fundamental, what I would say, observe the news announcement, okay, and then observe the price action, how they are reacting to the news. Okay, this is the key points. This is the fundamental that you need. Try to understand how the price is reacting to the news, and next time and next time and next time, and then you will understand actually how fundamental is playing the role. So looking at 15 minutes chart, what we have seen that a narrow doji has been created at the top. Okay, so that looks to me nice looking reversal pattern. I think that that's a Aussie dollar. You can see that from this resistance, exactly where I have drawn, you can see that this is the daily resistance. So you see primarily a bounce. Okay, so that's the sign that in fact this price action will come back down slowly. If you look at the weekly, we see that this is the weekly resistance level which is rejecting, and looking at the daily bearish on the intraday, we see that quite a few false breakout. This is what I mentioned today. As you have seen, they have already drawn, and exactly from that point we have seen that Aussie dollar has a big bounce, and gold is doing almost the same way. But I think that, yeah, gold is likely to drop. I think it's doing as it is. Okay, we have opened a trade on gold. So with that in mind, guys, I'm sure that you guys are enjoying pretty much. Thank you very much for your support to the channel. Smash the like button if you want to trade gold with us in our private Telegram channel, and also learn our strategies, how we trade with me. And there is a great community today in our Forex Trading User Academy. All the traders are very knowledgeable. They are posting on the group all the time. You will be part of that community if you want to be learn trading, and I will invite you to join our Forex Trading User Academy. You can find the link in the description area. If you have any question, you can ask the live agent in the website. Always available for you to ask any question. And at the same time, if you are looking for a regulated broker, you can use the link in the description area. With that being said, guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna end this session very soon. It's weekend. I know that you guys also are waiting to have some party, and in the meantime, trade will run. We'll keep running the trades that we are running even in the weekend. See what happens. If there is an update, I will let you know later today before we can close. If we need to close the trades, or if we run, I will keep you update on the group. With that being said, thank you very much. Thank you for joining this live session. Everyone, have a good weekend.